What is up, YouTube? And welcome back. I think we got a couple matches for the showcase, and it's a wrap. But let's get back into it though. And last video, man, Evolution, that shit was horrible, man. But let's get to it. Let's see if I showcase.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
Cena defending the title against anyone. And
Last time against John Cena, the nigga was easy. Let's hope. Damn, that's it. That's what you should have said.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
there's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
He reversed it. Nice.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just getting mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Lift off. Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
God damn.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter. The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys.
This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the Second City Saint to overcome. And what does
he
that
keep doing her
mean to each man?
Oh, right into a counter. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk's technical...
No way he's hitting the comeback.
Oh, boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven to...
The champ looking to retain.
Hey, but you know what I mean, man.
After one there.
Still showing some signs of life here.
And he retaliates.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now. Scooped up for a slam. Airborne. Oh, he misses the mark.
Oh.
Oof,
Come on
driven
now.
down.
Turned it around with a face buster.
He's
Bro,
starting
my
to
stamina
get
ran
up,
out
but
4
he
different
might
times.
be put right back down.
Fucking combo. Nigga, reverse the combos.
And the only reason to do that is to get under the champion's skin. Neck breaker.
Oh! Able to parry that one.
Got
Hard-hitting
cheesy.
calf kick finds its mark. Ooh. Catches the boot and now turns them inside out with a dragon screw. Punk avoids the attack.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, boy. I don't know if you want to make the champ look like a chump.
Sit out. Power out.
Pile driver. There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
John Cena avoids impact. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge?
Oh, he did.
Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Hurricane Rana. John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, and their rematch at SummerSlam
there we go.
were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for it,
here we go. Off the mark. John
no way.
Cena with an attitude and just cover.
And it is
Let's go.
purely academic at this point as the champ surely knows now.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challengers have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition.
Look out! Wow! Cross body!
Oh, body splash. My fault.
Oh, an overhand punch. And Punk gets countered there. Being carried around now.
Where the circle at?
No, someone call a dentist. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. And I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Watch out!
Thunderous splash connects.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. No, stop.
Nice.
Count it, two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Huge kick connects.
To get cheese.
Oof, kick finds it.
Quick evasion from him there.
Cheese.
Well-placed calf
Fuck that
kick.
shit.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Boom.
Nope, don't run, buddy.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
From the top
Elbow
rope.
drop. Stun.
Flying elbow drop. Punk hit him hard. Cena might be in trouble right now.
So,
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS. The challenger is not holding back.
There's two.
thank you. An easy match.
U.S. champion CM Punk.
Hope you don't crash. Or he didn't crash. On to the next match.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here, AJ Styles.
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I've earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none.
Let's get to it. 32. Why is it always WrestleMania Punk attire?
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both
I'm
men
getting
in this
cheated
ring
out.
tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania.
Oh, snaps the leg across the head.
Whoa. Delivers the
All right,
suplex.
AJ, calm down.
Ooh, that got turned around on Styles.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe
All right,
it.
so far AJ is giving me belts.
Both men to earn a main event spot at some
Hell no. No.
Slingshot forearm planted.
Unbelievable
Fuck out of
athleticism.
here, buddy.
Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other
Get up.
outside
Oh, no.
WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Outside of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues,
And completely missed the mark.
really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Koji clutch, buddy.
Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And now it's back to the ring for Punk. Might be going high risk here. From the top.
Elbow drop.
All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Now you can hold something else.
Through the air. And connects.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that.
Perched up top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Got out of the way of that one.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would
Nice.
have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about
Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. AJ capitalizes on that misstep. Into the steel
No way.
steps.
It's not going like that.
That's got to be a tie.
It's not going
No
to end
one
like
wants
that,
to
buddy.
see a count out, but we're getting close to that.
Check out the springboard.
Connects off the springboard. AJ a step ahead.
Counters to gain the advantage. Going for a power
God
slam.
damn.
Slips down from behind into an inverted DDT. Wards that off. What a response. What a display of strength here.
Can't sleep.
That's
Isn't
it.
enough for Punk. And this has to be it.
Come on now.
He kicked out at two.
What the fuck?
Never say die. Never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Nope.
Ooh.
Reverse.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
CM Punk headed to the
Elbow
top
drop
rope.
for the win.
From the top rope, CM Punk connects with the elbow drop. And right into the cover.
2,
Two count.
3.
And Punk gets the big
That's
win
easy, man.
over Styles.
Might be shortest episodes. Might be. All depends on the next match is. On to the next one.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in the
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision. But I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
Finally, we get a different Punk attire. All right.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM Punk jumped at the chance to be...
Missing match?
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold. Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been bad.
Incoming!
Wow! Cross body! Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking on a gifted technician like Kurt Angle. From the top! Turns that in his favor. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from a classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match?
Lift off! Double axe handle connects.
Kurt Angle in need of a reprieve.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle. And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently.
Not getting off Kurt.
The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may.
Can I get an early win?
You're a nugget by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda.
God damn.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, one step ahead of Angle. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might...
Nope.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
Down by the DDT.
He needs to defend his head a little better here. quick thinking right there.
Double arm lock. Wow. And now Angle's saying, you wanted me? Well, now you got me. You've got the Hall of Famer.
Get up, Punk.
And one punch connects after another. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match. There's all this talk about the storybook ending.
Punk now with a quick duck under, and Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
He's in a strip.
Bro,
couple of knees
this is
there.
Angle.
That'll get him out of it. Countering that offense.
Wrenches the arm, but a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it. Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing.
I don't either.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
He still got resiliency
Oh,
left.
my goodness. Are you kidding me? Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
And averting damage there.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, look at the power now. I can't believe this. Look at that. Oh, my God. Off the apron to the floor hard.
Angle gets out of the way.
Nope.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
No, no, no.
How did he reverse? He was taunting.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
From the top. Piercing chop. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down with a GTS. Is there any life left in Kurt? The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show. Nice move.
That should be it. Come on now. Give it.
Connects, and now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
No.
This hold has him going. Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
You're not hitting the ankle lock, buddy.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
And that
They got
fails
it.
to hit the mark.
Kurt Angle thinking big.
You're not hitting the moonsault. Fuck it.
Uh-oh. Way too diving moonsault.
All right.
You can
This
tell
is
he's looking to end
bullshit,
this
man.
here.
What the fuck did he do that?
And that error
When
could
did
be
he do
costly.
that?
DDT.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Big time height on that kick.
Angle gets out of the way.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Get in the ring, Kurt.
Bringing this back into the ring.
CM Punk with a
Yeah.
quick movement.
It's over.
Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown. Wrenching deep into this hold.
Come on.
A couple
That's
of
the
knees
fucking
there.
fifth Anaconda
That'll get
Vice.
him out of it. Answer that with a knee to the gut.
And gets sent right into the corner. Brutal forearm.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Fuck referee count, nigga. It's game cheating, bro.
He might just be stalling for time here. Headed out of the ring.
5 Anaconda
Moving.
Vices. And he
And
got
here
all
comes
of them.
Kurt re-entering the ring.
Hammerlock coming up.
DDT. slips out of the way. And able to skirt around that attack. Oh, that hurt.
One more time.
CM Punk now connects with Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there.
Fucking resiliency.
He connects with a counter. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Boom! Boom! And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Struck with a
dodge that.
Boom!
Boom, what a kick.
Boom!
Get up.
Angle gets out of the way.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the sky!
Crashing to the floor.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough.
From above!
I ain't jumping at you, nigga.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard!
Clothesline.
Into the face.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline. Oh! And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Catches the kick.
Turned into a dragon screw.
Just caught all that with his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Hammerlock.
A DDT drives that head into the ground.
Has him in the corner.
CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs
to a finisher, and the kind of like should be it.
Opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh God! The plunge.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
He reversed. This is
that back on CM Punk.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Face first. Oh, setting up. It's locked in. The Koji clutch.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Come on. There we go, bro. It's cheating. I'll see y'all next time.
Here is your winner, CM